I tasted some of this. Man, this is the perfect sweet potato. It's soft and creamy on the inside, crunchy on the outside. That's creamy inside. Alright, so what we're going to do is confit some sweet potato fries, but first thing we got to do is get these peeled and cut up. So I got 4 sweet potatoes. These are kind of medium large, and so I'm going to get these peeled and cut up into fries. Alright, here they are all cut up into fries. Now we'll heat up our cooking oil and start the confit process. Alright, I got the oil on low heat. Now I'm going to add in my potatoes. Alright, so crowd them in. You want to make sure that, like, I actually added oil. You want every part of them covered in oil. I've got it on my oven. I've got an electric oven, and I've got it on 4. Goes all the way to 10, so that kind of lets you know where I'm at. And so what I'm going to do now is just let this sit for an hour. So it's just going to sit and kind of slow cook for an hour. Alrighty, so it's been about 30 minutes so far into this. It's got a film of stuff building on top, which is common. Now, a lot of people may ask, what temperature am I cooking at? Because I just told you a setting on my stovetop. Roughly, I'm at about 210 degrees Fahrenheit, so just below boiling temperature for water. And you can see it's bubbling and doing its thing. So this is a very slow cook, a low temperature cook. I can't just do fried taters and that be it, so I'm going to fry some tenderized pork. All I've got in here is some self-rising flour. I'm going to add in some Greek seasoning to taste, Cavender's. So that's how I'm going to do this, very simple. This is just Cavender's. It has a flavor I like, so like I said, to taste. Alright, this right here is the pork cutlets already pre-tenderized. It's basically cube pork, and I'm just going to cut these pieces in half, toss them in the flour. That's it. Okay, if you'll notice, the fries are starting to float up to the top, meaning that they're cooked through. So this has been 1 hour of them cooking at just below 215 degrees, about 210 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so what we're going to do now is crank up this burner, the stovetop, to the highest setting we got, which is 10. And this is just to crisp up the fries. At this stage, you'll want to go ahead and put a splatter shield over your cooking vessel. You'll notice a lot of steam coming off, and with that steam, as it heats up, it'll start splattering a lot, and that will save you a lot of cleanup later on. Okay, so it's been about, I'd say 11 minutes, 12 minutes since it's been coming up to temp. I haven't moved anything, haven't touched anything, just let it cook in the oil, kind of crisp up and harden up, because those taters are super soft. Now what I'm going to do is get me a wire spider and kind of jostle them around a little bit just to make sure that none of them are stuck to each other, and let them continue frying on out and crisping up. And in case you've never seen a wire spider, this is one. This is stainless steel. If you can find the brass is best. It actually pulls the oil away better than stainless steel. They're stuck together, doing quite well. They still got a good orange color, but they're not golden brown yet. About 15 minutes into the cook, we now are at a stage where I can start taking them up. They're turning brown very quickly. You can see that's no longer a bright, vibrant orange, but rather, like right here, this is getting brown. Now what I'm going to do is just salt this real good. Now, I will say when you take them out of the hot oil, you need to separate them out and make sure they stay separated out for, I don't know, a good minute, minute and a half at least. 5 minutes be good. The reason why is that they got a sticky syrup all over them that's candied, and while it's still hot, they'll gel together and stick. This is when they stick, not when they're in the oil, but when they're out of the oil. So that's when you want to take them and make sure that they're all separate for a while so that that sugar crystallize. Another thing, you don't have to take them as dark as I did. I was having to work the camera. I kind of go a little lighter most times with this, but these right here are fine too. Now we're going to fry up our meat. Alright, our meat is cooking. Right now we're waiting for the rest of the meat to fry up. Already got some of that out. I tasted some of this. Man, this is the perfect sweet potato. It's soft and creamy on the inside, crunchy on the outside. That's creamy inside. You don't get that with baked potato. You don't get that with regular sweet potato fries. I know of no other way to do it other than confit. And the outside is, all those sugars have caramelized on the outside, so it's super sweet, sweeter than any baked potato you've ever had, or baked sweet potato. So try this one out. Alright folks, here we are. Got some cubed pork and some confit sweet potatoes. The wife loves these, I love these. They take forever, I'll admit, they do take forever. You need to have a bigger pot than what you think you'll need, because you can't just do multiple fries. You do everything at one time, because it takes hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes to do this. So get a pot that's way bigger than what you think you'll need, because once they're at the final stage of softness before you crank up the temperature, you really can't move them around. They'll break in half and they're just super soft, mushy. But other than that, give these a try. Please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I really do appreciate it as we help grow this channel. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.